Good evening, guys and ghouls. It's Merrick from Merricures, and I'm here to show you an awesome, bloody, and slightly creepy gel tutorial. Now, don't get alarmed. There's a lot of steps, but I'm going to walk you through it, and it's not going to be that bad. And the effect is so cool, and it's pretty easy, so just follow along. Let's get started. We're going to start with a proper preparation for a gel manicure. And there's already base coat on here. So what we're going to do is we're gonna take a very light semi-sheer pink, and I am using Dance Class from Essie, and we're just gonna put one coat of this. And the reason why I wanna do this is because I just wanna make sure that the nail bed looks really nice and healthy. So just one coat, not two. And we're gonna cure that. Now that we've got the light pink, we're going to apply a thin layer of a matte top coat. I'm using Matte On by Accents. And the reason why I'm using a matte coat is because I really want to have a nice contrast between the nail and the blood. I really want the blood to stand out. And doing the matte is really going to help with that. In the light. Now, I like my nails super matte. So even though we use a matte coat, I'm going to go one step further. And I'm going to gently buff the nail with the 280 grit file. Now I'm going to grab my little paint palette. In this case, I'm using a little piece of aluminum foil. Use whatever is readily available to you. I often use the back of a nail form. You can use a paper plate. Use anything that's easily accessible. And I'm just going to use this to put a couple drops of the red colored gel polish. Now I am using, this was very hard to find one I love, but I'm using Scarlet Letter from C&D. It's a very deep crimson ruby red, and it works great for this design. So I'm gonna just put a couple drops of it here on my aluminum foil palette. I'm going to take a fine tipped nail art brush. Now there's really no rhyme or reason. We just kind of are abstractly, I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to just make a little bloop, like a swiggle. That's it. And I'm going to go in here and just fill in some more area. You know, there's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm just kind of, you know, going with instinct here and just kind of making sure it looks like droopy and, you know, kind of natural. I love to make a couple, you know, blood drops. Little droplets, you know, further down the nail. Make it look like it's, you know, physically dripping. It's always important. And once you kind of, you know, have placed everything how you like it, we're going to go ahead and cure that. Now that we've cured the first coat, I'm going to go in and apply a second coat. You know, I really want to bring up that rich crimson color. So I'm just kind of, you know, essentially just re-going over the same spots just to darken it and kind of, you know, accent it and make sure that we have everything covered. And once we've got the desired bloody effect, we're just going to go ahead and cure that in the light. Now I'm going to use the same brush to finish off the design. I'm just cleaning it with a little bit of alcohol on some cotton. And using my same fine brush, I'm just going to paint clear top coat over the blood. And what this does, not only does it bring the shine, but it also kind of makes it a little thick, if you can see. It kind of brings dimension to the blood, which makes it all the more creepy, which I love. So I'm just going around, and I'm not getting this on the nail, I'm just getting this over the blood specifically, because we want the rest of the nail to remain matte, so the blood really pops. Cool, and once we're satisfied with that, go ahead and cure it in the light. Now, once the top coat is cured, just take some alcohol on a wipe it clean, and voila, you've got a bloody nail. What's also really fun about this design is you can customize it. If you want to start from the free edge going back down to the cuticle, you can, or you could do it in the reverse like I've done here, where I've started at the cuticle and it's dripping down to the free edge. So it's really up to you. You could switch it up, paint every other nail a certain way, you know, it's totally up to you. Now, while I don't condone violence, I am a sucker for dramatic effect. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun bloody gel nail tutorial. Feel free to comment, subscribe, and like below, and definitely check me out everywhere at Merricures. Have a happy Halloween!